Demi Moore has recently opened up about the profound impact her latest film, The Substance, has had on her personal life and mindset. The 62-year-old actress, who has been an iconic figure in Hollywood for decades, shared that the film helped her achieve what she calls radical acceptance and offered a fresh perspective on life. For Moore, this film marks a turning point in her career and emotional growth, leading her to embrace a more liberated approach to both her professional and personal life. In a candid conversation with Extra, the actress reflected on the changes she has experienced over the years, particularly in the way she views herself and the world around her. She described herself as feeling more free and liberated now than she ever has before, explaining that The Substance was a catalyst for this transformation. "I think it's the most liberated that I feel. The place is of greater, or I would say, of radical acceptance," Moore said. For Moore, radical acceptance means embracing oneself fully, without judgment, in recognizing that life's challenges don't define her. She also highlighted how this mindset shift has given her the ability to move past the societal pressures and comparisons that often dominate people's lives. In her discussion, she pointed out that many people, including herself at times, can find themselves trapped in a cycle of comparison, leading to feelings of inadequacy or despair. However, she emphasized that the true problem isn't external forces or what others do to us. Rather, it's what we do to ourselves in response to those pressures. We all live in a world where we have circumstances that present us with the challenge of compare and despair. But the reality is, it's not what's being done to us on the outside. It's what we do to ourselves, Moore explained. This insight, she noted, was one of the most significant takeaways from her role in The Substance. The film, which explores themes of self-transformation and the psychological toll of societal expectations, resonated deeply with Moore. It highlighted how often we are our own worst critics, subjecting ourselves to harsh judgment and unrealistic standards that are self-imposed rather than externally dictated. Moore continued by discussing the deep emotional impact that her work in The Substance had on her. "I think that's, to me, what was always so moving and resonated so deeply is that harshness and that violence that we can have against ourselves," she shared. The film, which delves into the psychological effects of self-perception and societal standards, gave Moore the opportunity to confront these themes both on screen and in her personal life. It served as a reminder of how powerful and damaging the inner critic can be, and how important it is to overcome that negativity in order to lead a more fulfilled and peaceful life. The Substance, a horror genre film, features Moore in the role of Elizabeth Sparkle, a woman who is offered a mysterious substance from a laboratory with the promise of transforming her into an enhanced version of herself. The character's journey, which centers around the promise of physical and psychological transformation, is both eerie and thought-provoking. Moore's portrayal of Elizabeth Sparkle touches on themes of identity, self-worth, and the lengths one might go to in order to achieve a more idealized version of themselves. The film's storyline, while rooted in the genre of horror, presents a metaphorical exploration of the pressure to conform to unrealistic beauty and success standards. It is clear that the film's exploration of transformation struck a chord with Moore, not just as an actress, but as a person. Through her character's struggles and the film's supernatural elements, Moore was able to reflect on her own journey and personal evolution, making the role deeply meaningful on a personal level. In many ways, The Substance echoes Moore's own life experiences, particularly as she navigates the complex and often unforgiving landscape of fame and public perception. Like many people, Moore has had her fair share of moments where she faced the comparison game, both in her career and in her personal life. As an actress who rose to fame in the 1980s and 90s, Moore has witnessed firsthand how society and the media often hold women to impossible standards. Throughout her career, she has been subject to scrutiny and judgment, from her personal relationships to her appearance, and she has had to constantly confront the pressure to meet others' expectations. However, as Moore has gotten older, she has embraced a more self-compassionate and accepting mindset. Through the lens of her experiences and the characters she portrays, she has come to understand the importance of not internalizing society's harsh judgments. Instead, she advocates for an inner strength that comes from radical self-acceptance, recognizing the importance of treating oneself with kindness rather than cruelty. In her career, Moore has also been a vocal advocate for empowerment and body positivity, encouraging others, especially women, to embrace their natural beauty and reject the rigid standards imposed by the entertainment industry. By sharing her own vulnerabilities and struggles, Moore has become a powerful voice for authenticity and self-love. She has used her platform to inspire others to let go of the need for perfection and to focus on what truly matters: self-acceptance and self-care. The themes of The Substance are also timely in today's world, where people are constantly bombarded with images of idealized bodies and lifestyles through social media and advertising. In a society that often equates success with external appearance, many individuals find themselves struggling with feelings of inadequacy. Moore's message, that true fulfillment comes not from external validation but from within, is a reminder that happiness and peace cannot be found in the approval of others. Instead, they come from learning to accept and love oneself, flaws and all. As Moore continues to reflect on her personal journey, she has become an advocate for self-compassion and a champion for the power of radical acceptance. She encourages others to look inward and embrace their true selves, without the fear of judgment or comparison. The lessons she has learned throughout her career, both in her personal life and on screen, have shaped her into the person she is today, a woman who is no longer afraid to be herself, no longer bound by the expectations of others, and no longer willing to subject herself to the violence of self-criticism. In conclusion, Demi Moore's journey towards radical acceptance and liberation has been shaped not only by her decades in the entertainment industry, but also by her role in The Substance. Through this film, she has gained a deeper understanding of herself and the challenges many people face when it comes to comparison and self-doubt. Her message is clear: true freedom and peace come from within, and it is through self-acceptance that we can truly begin to heal and live authentically. Moore's own evolution as an actress, a woman, and a human being serves as an inspiration for others who are on their own path towards self-discovery and acceptance.